Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of NightSky Newscast. I'm Shainna Alipon, science reporter with the Etheridge Planetarium at the College of Southern Nevada. This week, we'll be covering some recent astronomy news as well as where to travel for the best stargazing. First up, we have an update on Artemis, NASA's program to go back to the moon. We have a previous update on the first Artemis mission in an older newscast, so go check that out if you haven't already. On Thursday, June 1st, NASA successfully tested engines that will be used for the Artemis 5 mission. Yes, Artemis 5, you heard that right. This mission won't be until 2029 at the earliest, where the goal is to deliver a lunar rover along with a human crew on the moon to take it for a ride. For reference, Artemis 2 will launch in November 2024 and take a human crew to orbit the moon. Artemis 3 is scheduled to launch in 2025 and will bring humanity back to the moon for the first time in over 50 years. It will land the first woman and first person of color in the lunar South Pole region. The engine test on June 1st is the 9th test in a 12-test series, and the last 3 tests will happen throughout the rest of the month. A few weeks ago, on Friday, June 2nd, the European Space Agency, or ESA, hosted the first ever live stream from Mars. We can never truly get live images of Mars because light from the planet can take anywhere between 3 to 22 minutes to travel to Earth. But what ESA did is stream new pictures of Mars every 50 seconds. In the live stream itself, images took about 17 minutes to travel from Mars to Earth. This live stream celebrated the 20th anniversary of the Mars Express mission. ESA launched it in 2003 to better understand Mars, plus start the search for water there. The images come from the Mars Express spacecraft itself. Happy birthday to the Mars Express! Just last week, Monday, June 5th, a SpaceX rocket launched on its 28th resupply mission to the International Space Station. The launch was originally scheduled for June 3rd, but was delayed twice due to bad weather. The spacecraft carries new solar arrays, fresh food for astronauts, experiments, and other hardware for upgrades and station maintenance. Notable research gear on board includes CubeSats. They are cubed instruments that will monitor the melting of Arctic ice, collect data on space radiation, test a VR camera in space, and observe dust storms in Earth's atmosphere. In case you missed it, last month the International Astronomical Union recognized 62 new moons for Saturn. This puts Saturn at 145 moons, becoming the king of moons in our solar system once again and overtaking Jupiter's 95. Interestingly, most of these newly discovered moons are oddly shaped and are incredibly small, no more than a mile or two across. They also orbit far from Saturn. While larger moons like Titan orbit about 1 million miles out, these new moons can be anywhere from 6 to 18 times that distance. It's a wonder that scientists even found these small guys and didn't mistake them for passing space dust. And now for our travel recommendations for stargazing. Starting off close to home is Red Rock Canyon. It's far enough away from the blinding lights of Vegas that it's an excellent spot for stargazing. The Red Rock Canyon official website recommends the darkest spots in the area, including along Blue Diamond Road and the Conwood Valley and late-night trailheads. Up next is a recommendation from one of our ambassadors of astronomy, Taylor Lockett. She went to Joshua Tree National Park in Southern California. The skies at Joshua Tree are approved by the International Dark Sky Association, and the park's website recommends Conwood Campground for the darkest skies. Finally, we have a 2-in-1 recommendation for you from another ambassador of astronomy, Justin Coburn. He recommends Tonopah, a little farther up in Nevada, and Aspen in Colorado. Tonopah has many star parties throughout the year if you want some guidance in your night sky viewing. Aspen has more guided experiences with their stargazing and telescope tours. Here's what Justin wrote to us about his experience in both of these locations. The sheer detail of the night sky was extremely overwhelming. A degree of detail that is unfortunately not possible when living in the suburbs of a metropolitan city such as Las Vegas. I visited Aspen, Colorado from May 16th to May 21st for early summer vacation. On my first night, I was mesmerized by the intricate detail and majesty of Aspen's night sky. I could not only see my usual friends of Sirius, Rigel, and Betelgeuse, but saw the elusive Messier 81 galaxy. I was starstruck in the most literal sense. I visited Tonopah, Nevada last summer on my way to Lake Tahoe. Tonopah is a small mining town that had some excellent stargazing conditions as well. I still vividly remember identifying the precious summer triangle with Vega, Deneb, and Altair. Both of the locations provided me with a magical stargazing experience. Thank you, Justin. That was lovely. I'll be visiting Colorado later this summer myself, and I plan to do some stargazing up in Boulder, which I'm very excited for. I'll be sure to take pictures for you guys. You can share your own stargazing stories and photos by posting them on social media and tagging us in your post. We are at CSN Planetarium on Facebook and Twitter, and at Dale Etheridge Planetarium on Instagram. Thank you for watching, everyone. Give this video a like if you want to do any astronomy-related traveling this summer. Feel free to leave any questions in the comments below, too. This is Shainna with NightSky Newscast, and until next time, keep your eyes to the skies and stay curious.